Hey guys, what's up? Good morning. 2 days left for the competition. We want to finish strong. So some stocks I'm watching today. First, MYOK. Let's analyze it a bit. So the idea is it ran over $10 from 52 up to 62 in 5 days. So what I want to see today is a break of 81, 83, or even better, a break of 82, maybe touch 82.50s, retrace, fall under 62, and I will look for a short under 62, and my stop will be over 62.50s. We have support at 59.75. Any of these candles lows could act as support, but this is a most obvious support at 59.75. And if we see a really big drop, we could see 57.07. If we see a drop right off the open, I will wait for a bounce at the 61.83 area, lower highs to start a short. Again, my stop will be over 62.50s. If we break with volume 62.50, we expect to see 64.53. Again, the same scenario, lower highs under 64.53 and take a short with a stop over 65. And it's unlikely for today to hit 67.79. Hey David, what's up, man? Good morning. So MYKO, let's move to the next. ROKU, I talked about this every single day the last week, a lot of interest. We have a low from Friday, 110.71. The SSR is on, sell short restriction. People cannot short on the bid, so it's harder to fall. We have a pre-market high at 111.50. So what I'm expecting for ROKU today, because SSR is on, is more likely to bounce. I don't know exactly where it will bounce, but I will not be surprised if we see 117 or even 122. I don't think it will go much lower, 103 today, maybe tomorrow. But again, this is very hard to predict. I might be wrong. I will wait for a setup before I trade it. I will not open a trade at the open, at the first half hour, maybe. It's a bit scary. So that's my idea of ROKU, a bounce up to 117.81. So next stock, EVH. I'm not looking at gappers yet. I'm looking on some stocks I found from my scans. So EVH, we had a nice day on Friday, breakout day. If we break over 850, we could see 10. You can see the low here will act as resistance. But again, we need to see higher volume than Friday. A relative volume over 3 could be ideal. Otherwise, it could break 850, fall under, and be a false breakout and come back to test 8. So be careful with that one. EOLs, EOLS, it's the same scenario as EVH. We had good volume on Friday, nice green day. If we break 19, we will see 2027. Ideal scenario, we see a retracement down to 1825 and then higher lows, break of 19 towards 2027. SCS, a guy from the chat room this morning mentioned this. It's the same idea. We have a high at 1840 on Friday, maybe a retracement down to 1806. If volume comes in and we see higher lows, we can buy here for anticipation of 1850s break, and next target is 19. But again, if we don't see relative volume over 3, then stay away, because it will more likely to fall under 1760. So these trades are a bit tricky. We need to see price action, higher lows, combined with volume, higher volume than the previous day, in order to trade this successfully. So that's it. Now I will move to the gappers. I will start looking at NISA losers and then Nasdaq losers, and see if we find anything. I'm looking for gap downs over 3%. I'm moving to Nasdaq losers. All right, Overstock, OSTK, 9% gap, but as you can see, it's already on a big downtrend. It might have a continuation today, but I don't trade a gap down stock which is already falling the last 10 days. This is very risky. If you want to trade it, be my guest, but I want to trade safe. Netflix, we had a drop on Friday. Today's opening at the lows. Again, I'm not trading second day shorts. I rarely do. All right, there is nothing. So I'm moving to gainers. IBN is a bank. It's an overseas company. That's why you see all the gaps here. It's trading on another stock exchange. I'm not interested. All right, thanks, David, for clarifying what the relative volume is. It's 3 times the normal volume. So if you run your scan at 9:40, 10 minutes after the open, and you see relative volume over 3, it means that the first 10 minutes, the volume is 3 times higher than the average 10 minutes of the last, I don't know, 20, 50 days or something. This is a parameter you need to put in your scan. GSK, 1% gap, I'm not interested. Not much action today. PSTV, let me see if it's tradable. I guess it's not tradable, but I will have it on watch list. We have a high at 1743. We have a low at 944, support, sorry, at 944, and resistance at this swing high at 2301. If we move further back, we have resistance at 2502. We also have support at 1267. So these are my levels for PSTV. EXAS, 5.3% gap. It's gapping up after a big drop. I call this a dead cat bounce. Usually I'm looking to short this setup. Pre-market high, 111.48. Resistance, 114.67. We have the 50 moving average at 115.37. So ideal, I want to see a run up to 114.67 and then start a short. Or if it fails to break 111.48, if it breaks over under, I might also get a short here. EXAS. Usually this setup, the stock falls until the afternoon and then starts going up again and maybe breaks the pre-market highs and stay up. So be careful, don't stay short all day if you short it. YNDX, again, we had a big drop on Friday. Right, DSLV. No, I'm not interested. It's already on a downtrend. I don't want to trade it. So it's frustrating because it's not earnings season. We don't have many gappers. It's very frustrating to trade in these markets, but we will do our best. So I'm moving to below $10 movers. FIT, let me see if it's tradable. Yes, it is, so I'm interested. Technology sector. So we had this run on Friday, high at 452, support 388. If we break 452, we will see 473. A lot of levels, as you can see. It's like a stairway. So it's hard to predict which level will act as resistance or support when you have so much levels. But the closest levels to the price now is 452, 473, and 515. Support 388 and 364. Right. AVDL. This look interesting, but is not tradable on TEFs. All right, PTE. I'm not sure if it's tradable. It's already on a downtrend, but you can see the higher low 1, 2. So maybe the trend is changing. Stock is under 50 moving average. So be careful if you go long. We have resistance 565. Again, how I trade this. I wait for a break and then a retracement to start a short. So these are my levels: 673, 565, and 398. I will be watching PTE. I'm not sure if it's tradable though. RKDA is waking up. This one is tradable. Resistance 631, support 557, 523. Next resistance 680 and 719. So I'm not sure how I will trade this and if I will trade it at all. If I see the price stalling around here below 6, higher lows, I might take a long in anticipation of 631 break. But if I see a run at the open, I might look for a short below 631. TLL. We have a pre-market high at 10.05, support 919, 881, another resistance at 1050, and swing high at 1179. These are my levels for TL. I also want to see volume. It's 85,000 shares trade, sorry, 49,000 pre-market volume. That's good, but I want to see volume coming in after the open. KNDI, plug. Moving to losers. Nothing. Right. This is my watch list for today. Wait. This is my watch list right here. I will share it on Discord channel and on Twitter and Facebook. So let me see if you have any questions. Dead cat bounce, lol. Yeah, lol. PT not tradable, okay. MNK over 17%, let me see that. Yeah, MNK is already on a downtrend. This is a nice gap though. Again, people will look for a short if we break 3. It's gonna be a very dangerous setup to trade because it might squeeze over 3 and hit 413. So for me, this setup is a gamble. I will have it on watch though. I'm not sure I will trade it. MNK. All right, MU. I don't see a setup on MU. What's the setup you're seeing here? I don't see a setup. Why go back live at 9:30? I will call my trades on Discord like I do every day in the alerts only room. The live is to build the watch list together so you can see how to draw your support and resistance levels and how to pick the best stocks. It's very important to see high pre-market volume, over 40,000. It's ideal so that you know that the stock has interest, it will trade higher than usual volume. So no more questions. I will see you all in 20 minutes. So trade safe and good luck.